I know if you're going to be watching this tonight, you're probably thinking to yourself, it's the middle of the winter, what the heck's going on? Well, with what has been going on with the world, with the fact that this wasn't even around in 2020, and with the hopes that it was going to come out in 2021, those came and went, and then we got the word that in early 2022, we were going to have Halloween in January. And so tonight, that's exactly what is happening. Here at Mikedo's Amphitheater here in Gridania, Final Fantasy XIV is reviving All Saints' Wake. Here in the opportunity now for people who didn't get the opportunity, who missed out last year on participating in All Saints' Wake and in 2020. So yeah, we've been waiting for this for a long time, and let me tell you, they certainly brought this event back with a bang, bringing back some of your old favorites as well as something very special as well. And so, for the occasion, it only made sense that I had to dress Rika up in the classic 2015 Witch's outfit with the fancy purple bustier and the hat and the long gloves and the long boots underneath. And of course, I still got her makeshift witch's apron on as well. But yeah, as Dawn prepares to come before Gridania, we are ready to participate in the quote-unquote 2022 edition of All Saints' Wake. So, if you're ready, shall we get underway? But not before saying, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch, because tonight we have a double feature. Not only will we be doing the newly rebooted All Saints' Wake, but also we are going to be doing the conclusion to the Endwalker DPS ranged job quest line. So I've gotten Rika up to level 90 as a dancer, and so she is going to be showing off that stuff here tonight, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds, as well as you guys. But first things first, we got to see what Halloween is like in the middle of February. And the only way we'll do that is by making our way over to a man we know all too well. Even as a bard is playing here in Gridania, I guess they're trying to distract from the Adventurers Guild investigator, who is obviously here to do what he does best. So let's go ahead and speak with him to take on his quest for All Saints' Wake 2022, entitled All Clowns' Wake. The Adventurers Guild investigator is on the lookout for a suspiciously scary personage. Ah, we meet again. You're the adventurer who so kindly assisted with me in my investigation in years past, yes? Truth be told, your timing couldn't be better. There's a small matter I could use your help with should you have a moment to spare. Alright. As you can well see from the decorations of our town, All Saints' Wake is nearly upon us. And I am pleased to report that this year at least, I have seen no sign of those fiends from the Continental Circus as of yet. That said, I do not mean to say that things have been uneventful of late. A rather peculiar gentleman known as the Scarlet Snout has appeared to fill the vacuum of absurdity left by the circus. Most suspicious, as I'm sure you'll agree, which is why I set about investigating the matter. However, things have not gone quite according to plan, and I was hoping you might be able to help me look into this strange character. Well, you always were known as a klutz. Do you think you could spare some time to ask the residents of Gridania about the Scarlet Snout? Ah, of course I can. Ah, you have my thanks. I shall do my part in the meantime. Pray alert me should you learn aught of interest. So yeah, we gotta go to 4 different places in and around Gridania, and 2 are on the opposite side over in Old Gridania. Yeah, I guess they didn't want to be convenient at all. They wanted you to go as far as you possibly could to learn about this Scarlet Snout. So we'll begin by speaking with this foolhardy chap. Meanwhile, hey there, Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Glad to at least have you here to say hello. A man with a red nose.
Listen, this is just between the two of us. I've met the man of whom you speak. In fact, he even invited me to a banquet of sorts. Yes, I was relaxing by the river the other night when I suddenly heard a voice that I couldn't quite place. I turned around to see a man dressed in motley standing behind me. We got to talking. Befitting his appearance, he's quite a jovial fellow, and after a pleasant little chat, he invited me to dinner at his home in the coming days. I called it a banquet, but he assured me that it would be a modest affair with only him and a few of his newfound friends. He also told me to speak secrecy. No doubt he doesn't want strangers to come and crash the event, so don't tell anyone else I told you about this, alright?
Oh, of course not. To speak with this excitable lad.
A fellow with a red nose? Why, no, I've heard of nothing of such a man, and I most certainly haven't been invited to a holiday feast organized by such an individual. Perish the thoughts!
Yeah, about this feast, or you look as if you've seen a ghost. Yeah, we don't want to lead on, but young man?
Alright, I'll tell you all I know. I was headed home from an errand when this fellow with the most prominent proboscis approaches me and asks if I'd visit him at his house. Said he needed someone to share his toys and sweets with. At the same time, he made me assure him that I would tell no one of this offer, or even that he spoke to me at all. If he found out about this, I don't know what would happen. Promise me you won't tell anyone else?
I can't make any promises, unfortunately. I have someone who needs this information stat. Make our way over here and speak to the person, this dignified lady. Also, the person sitting with them is obviously not their child, just in case you were wondering.
Can't say I've seen anyone matching that description myself, but now that you mention it, a friend of mine's saying she saw an odd character wandering about here the other day. It stuck with me because she said he was dressed up in odd garb, almost like that of a jester. I can't guarantee that was the man you're looking for, but it sounds too similar to be a coincidence, yes?
But I did make the most of my time. So, let's make our way over to this rumor monger. I'm surprised this was a guy, to be honest. Oh, so you're looking for this so-called Skull of Snout as well, are you? Well, tough luck. I'm going to beat you to him. See, I've heard that he's a well-heeled bloke who loves nothing more than to share his fortune with his friends. Ever since then, I've been searching high and low for him. Even if I did know anything, damned if I'm going to share it with anyone. Okay, so we got the information from the locals, now we gotta go back to Miketo. So, back over to the investigator. Ah, your buck. Did you glean anything of interest, perchance? Well, here's what you need to know. Inviting total strangers to his abode and swearing them to secrecy? Most suspicious indeed. Yes, I highly doubt he's inviting these people out of the kindness of his heart. Something is afoot here. Speaking of which, I was unable to uncover some new information myself. It would seem most sightings of the Scarlet Snout occurred by the river. I suspect it would be relatively easy to spot him if we staked out the area, and yet I'm hesitant to go myself. I've been asking around for so long now that it's likely that our suspect knows me and is taking pains to avoid me. While I am loath to impose upon your kindness, might I ask you to take care of this alone? I promise that I will be watching from a safe distance and will not hesitate to lend a helping hand should you need it. Alright then. Oh, thank you ever so much. Now we've no time to lose. Let us hurry along to the riverbank. Yes, right by the Leatherworkers Guild should give us a good vantage point. Alright, well, we've done overseeing things at the Leatherworkers Guild before, so yeah, it's not that far of a trek. In fact, everyone's pretty much giving us the tell where we're waiting. Yeah, we are right next to the river here in Gridania. Suppose we would chill out for a while. Say there, missy. Who goes there? No, not here, there. Here, over here. Jeez, Joker, what did you do to yourself? Greetings, my friend. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Like, that is some creepy face paint. Oh dear me. What a cold reception. Surely my appearance doesn't frighten you. Like, well... I've heard some dodgy rumors about your actually... Yeah, let's not lead him on. That we know. Truly? Well, how could that be? Why, I dress like this so I can bring laughter and levity to one and all. But where are my manners? I should introduce myself. I am Pauper Gruff, a humble clown. Would you care to share your name with me? I mean, how could I refuse after that fancy little jig you just did? Raker. Such a pleasant name. Brings a smile right to my face. Oh, it feels like we're as thick as thieves already. I don't seem convinced. But how to commemorate our newfound friendship? Oh, but of course! Why don't you join me at my humble abode for a feast? I swear you haven't lived until you've been to one of my banquets. I ask only one favour. You are to tell no one about this. It wouldn't do if some random stranger barged in on a gathering of friends, yes? And should I find out that you've gone against my wishes, well... Yeah, it's like, really? But I'll jest. That's what I do, you see. I wouldn't dream of harming even a flea. You have nothing to worry about, not at all. On the road, come meet me under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge whenever you're ready, and I'll be more than happy to show you the way to my home. Well, that's all for now. Yeah, did you put two and two together when he said under a bridge and associate it with his name? We're basically friends already. Well, anyway, we're off to Bent Branch. Oh, no, not yet, actually. Hold on, I gotta talk with the Adventurers Guild Investigator first. So that was our man, was it? I must say his appearance was every bit as distinctive as the rumors said. Pray tell, did he invite you to his feast as he did the others? He certainly did. I had a feeling this was how things might play out. While his actions are most suspicious, it is impossible to tell exactly what his goal is, and whether or not he has any malicious intent. I suppose our best option is to play along for the time being. Why don't I ask you to head to Bent Branch Meadows and observe things from a safe distance? If it seems the snout is up to no good, we'll put a stop to it straight away. I shall first return to the Adventurers Guild in order to deliver my report. Let us rendezvous at our destination when we are both ready. Alright. And while we're on the theme of festivals and special events being out of order, someone thinks this Moonfire Fair and is dressed up in the outfit which I believe was from 2018, if I remember correctly. I need to replay that particular video to remind myself, but I believe that is the 2018 Moonfire Fair. Alright, now Bent Branch. Also, those are some sick looking dancers' wheels. So you can see it's right under the bridge over here, or close to it rather. Alright, so this location should give you a good vantage point of the precise location of the stuff the Scarlet Snout gave you. Observe from a distance in the hope that he reveals himself. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So as we take a knee in the Babbling Brook. Yeah, there he is. Oh, welcome, welcome, one and all! It is with great pleasure that I welcome you here today. Perhaps that's a bit too formal for the occasion. Let's try this again. My friends, welcome to the House of Gruff. By all means, make yourselves at home.
What the heck are you carrying on about over here? I could hear you from mom's away.
Who goes there? A lady with a fancy, multicolored hairstyle. Trying to rip off Monago, I see. As well as a little boy in the vampire outfit. My beloved wife, what brings you here?
What brings me here? Why, our dear son and I were worried you mightn't burst along screaming like this. Oh, Papa, Mumsy has told me all about the party. I can't wait to meet all of your new friends. Yes, darling, I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely splendid time. No doubt your father has invited sheer multitudes of illustrious guests. Isn't that so, Papa?
But of course, my sweet. Don't you worry. I can assure you the event will be quite the spectacle. Just think of all those innocent fools sauntering casually to our abode, blissfully unaware that they are, in fact, marching towards their doom.
Oh, how I love seeing the terror on their faces when they realize their fates! It is truly to die for, quite literally for them.
Yes, and with the fear we've extracted from the depths of their very souls, we can summon forth our fiendish friends and hold the banquet of our dreams. The night of devilry shall finally be upon us. Yeah, for those of you who have missed out for the last 3 years, the Night of Devilry is what they refer to as their ultimate dream for the Continental Circus.
The Night of Devilry? Is that something fun? It'll be the most fun you've had, little one. Admittedly, I have yet to experience it myself, but I've heard enough of the legends to know it will not disappoint.
Honey Road, guests all scheduled to arrive any moment now. Head back to the venue, my dear family. I shall return anon. Yeah, blow him a kiss because you love him so much. So away goes the family members as we stare on intently. Now we got to take it over to the investigator again. He has now joined us here in the Central Shroud. We gotta go where he's turned up, which is right around here somewhere. Here he is. Back from Bent Branch, are you? Pray tell me, what exactly did you witness there? Well, here's what happened. Good gods! This sounds like a most foul indeed. Fortunately, help is at hand. Upon hearing my report, the guild saw fit to dispatch an expert in the matters of the occult to aid us to getting to the bottom of this. I'm most certain he will be able to help us come up with an effective way to thwart the snout's villainy. Let me know when you are ready, and I shall introduce you to him. Alright, so we will take 1,440 experience points and 698 gil for completing this quest. So yeah, we're not done yet. We still got a long way to go. So let's go and speak with the investigator again to take on the next All Saints Wake quest entitled A Feast to Remember. The Adventurers Guild investigator has someone to introduce you to. And he's right here. Dressed up fancy like he stole Nero's sunglasses apparently. Ready to proceed with our investigation, are you? Excellent. Allow me to introduce you to our esteemed collaborator. This is Mark, a specialist in the matters of the occult, dispatched by the guild to assist in apprehending the nefarious Papa Gruff. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that I have a grasp on the situation as it stands. If it's quite alright with you, pray share all you have learned about our quarry thus far. Well, here's what you need to know. Oh, I see. Quite fascinating indeed. Yes, it was all as I read in that tome. My apologies. I tend to get lost in my own thoughts sometimes. Allow me to begin by giving you a brief introduction to the so-called Night of Devilry, or at least as I understand it. It is said that during All Saints' Wake, the saints are invited to banquets in the heavens each and every night. At such time, the world below is left unprotected, and fiends summoned by the Ogre Pumpkinhead are free to wreak havoc on the defenseless denizens. One fiend in particular is said to be especially boisterous. I speak of the one known as the Doomsday Clown. Oh no. Seems like we know who we're dealing with here. Though perhaps you know him better as the Scarlet Snout or Papa Gruff. In any event, they are all the same most nefarious personage. If the text are to be believed, those who set foot in his domain are fated never to return. I say, just listening to this tale is enough to make my hair stand on end. That said, it seems we have quite a task on our hands even attempting to save his would-be victims. Have we no way of protecting ourselves once he's inside his lair? I thought you would never ask. Pray feast your eyes on these fine creations of mine. What do you got for me? I present you two artifacts I have recreated by referencing a number of ancient tomes, together with some of my own personal touches, of course. Behold the fiendish lantern, and a phial of warding holy water. But what do they do? You must wonder. Well, allow me to explain. First of all, the fiendish lantern emits a certain wavelength of light that Void Scent absolutely detests. As for the warding holy water, it not only protects the holder's soul from being stolen, but also enables one to rescue the lost souls of others and return them to their mortal frames. I have not had the opportunity to test them and thus cannot vouch for their effectiveness, but I am very much hoping that they will serve you well, for both of our sakes. You mean you don't even know if this is gonna work or not? Yeah, I have reason to be worried. So does he. Like, what do we do?
Wait, you mean there's no guarantee that...
With a smirk on his face, and he's like, ah, man.
Oh, but it matters not. We face a potential crisis here, and beggars cannot be choosers in times of need. My friend, are you willing to put your faith in Mark's creations and do what needs to be done?
Oh, alright.
Excellent. In the meantime, I shall do my best to ensure that the Scarlet Snout is not able to lure anyone else into his trap.
Speaking of the Snout, I've also heard another rumor. Apparently he has been handing out old pumpkin cookies to those who attend his feast. Should you come into possession of such a confection, might you show it to me when you return? Okay. Splendid. Before you go, allow me to furnish you with a link pearl. Rest assured that I shall do my damnedest to support you from afar after you enter the Dread Clown's personal domain. Alright. Also, should you wish to know aught more about the items with which I have furnished you, just say the word. I shall return to Miketo's amphitheater and see that no other frightening hijinks ensue. When you have found out what you heard about the Snout, pray visit me there. You got it. Alright. Let's go pay visit to the Papa. Back over this way. He's right over here. Hey there, Papa, as everyone is storming in. Oh, if it isn't my friend Rika. Terribly sorry for the delay. Your timing couldn't be better. I'm pleased to report that I've finished preparing for the festivities. Let my loyal Harlequin guide know once all ready, and he'll be more than happy to show you the way to the venue. Now, seasonal instance unlocked. You have access to the Phantom Feast seasonal instance. To join the feast, speak with the Harlequin guide under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge or in the Acorn Orchard. The Phantom's Feast is a light party instance of 4 players. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. Parties that register for the instance with less than 4 party members will be filled out automatically via the matching system. So yeah, we've seen instances like this before. So let's speak with the guide. I'm frightfully sorry for have kept you waiting. Do you wish to head into the banquet now? Master Gruff is eagerly anticipating your arrival. Sure thing. So, let's go ahead and do this. As we arrive in the Phantom's Feast special event location. Now, similar to what we've seen in the past All Saints Wake, where Hawk Manor was used as a venue for events for All Saints Wake, they have now done the same to Tomtara Deepcroft, and okay, yeah, that's a bikini. Yeah, that is a bikini. So yeah, I may remember Hawk Manor was used, they basically reskinned the place to serve as a little challenge area for that particular location, and so now they're doing the same here for Tomtara Deepcroft. And since Tomtara Deepcroft has both a normal mode and a hard mode, they actually implement all the areas. So they do implement both the normal mode area and the hard mode area. So whenever you get close to a Clown Wraith, you're going to use the lantern to turn the lights out on them. And whenever you see a captive soul, you will sprinkle them with holy water. Like this. Now both things have a cooldown on them. Especially the lantern. Ah, he got away. Yeah, the lantern sadly has a very short range to it. It's only the one thing I don't like about it. And you can find these people anywhere and everywhere. You're encouraged to cover all areas of the Tamtar Deepcroft. Throw some holy water at this kid. Yeah, I gotta wait for the 15 seconds to elapse before lanterning that guy. Make sure to check all around so you know exactly what you're getting into. But yeah, Little Gruff has come to rendezvous with us, and we're gonna take the ethereal flow to get to where he wants us to be. So this is our first arena, as it were. And yeah, you may have noticed this plays out like any regular dungeon. So the moment any of us gets close... Yeah, it's saying, let's play here forever and ever and ever. But we're trying to run into the various pumpkins that serve as treasure chests here while avoiding the bombs. You may have noticed we do have health here. And we also have special white pumpkins that give bonuses. They are rare, but make sure you do get them if possible. And yeah, if you leave them alone for too long, they will disappear. So get them when you can find them. Yeah, I wanted to wait for all that all to go by. Yeah, I'm just scoring up a storm right now. Ah, that one didn't count. Yeah, that one didn't count for some reason. Oh, look out. And look out again. Yeah, if you take a hit, you lose 15 points of health. And you can die, so be careful. I haven't officially died yet trying this challenge yet. Then again, I have not had much opportunity to try it before coming on the air tonight. But ultimately, each regular orange chest is 1 point, and the white chests are 5 points. Just in case you were wondering what the scoring system was. But yeah, once you max out, we're free to go. So let's move on. And in case you're wondering, you cannot sprint here, you can only just run manually. So now we're into Tamtara hard mode area. Splash with some holy water. And basically cover as much of ground as you can. Yeah, down they go. Yeah, Mama Gruff has already been triggered. Yeah, she's over that direction in case you're wondering. Yeah, you can see there are more things to obtain. Oh, so I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so we made it to Zone 2 area for the challenge. So now Mama Gruff is wanting us to eat, so our souls will be nice and plump when they devour them. But yeah, we want to cover as much of the table as we can, because the food that she's going to serve is going to appear in random places on the table. Among other things, will include standard dishes, and depending on where you're standing, you might get lucky enough to get to consume an exquisite dish, which is worth 10 points. All the while, you still need to protect yourself from being attacked by wraiths. Yeah, just like with the little gruff, you have to max out the meter in order to move on. Alright, you got that side covered. You got that side covered. I might as well just consume this while I'm here. Yeah, you may notice the exquisite dish takes quite some time to consume because it's a lot bigger. But I mean, hey, I don't mind. Free food. It's all good as far as I'm concerned. All the while blissfully unaware that my life is being saved by my allies. Don't worry, I'll eat this for you. Oh. Yeah, look at all this stuff over on the one side. Yeah, make sure you cover that exquisite dish there. Yeah, look how much food's being offered. There we go. We maxed out. Yeah, your soul's gonna be oh so tasty now. And right out of the gate, another soul in need of saving. Yeah, just want to make sure we leave nothing behind. So now we're back in normal mode area. Yeah, turn the light out on you. Yeah, thanks. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I want to turn you off so we can save this boy. Yeah, forge onward! Right on down, get another soul to save. Yeah, you can finally go home. Oof. Yeah, that must have hurt. But yeah, look at all these jack-o'-lanterns all over the place. Look how huge they are. These things are enormous. Ooh, 2 birds with 1 lantern? Not quite. Let's turn you out. Give you a little holy water. Thanks for having my back. Let's move on. Yeah, it amazes me that they're still using the same music from the Haunted Manor theme. Oh, yeah, hold on. We're not done yet. Alright, there we go. Now we can make our way towards finale area and see how this all unfolds. So yeah, we do get a boss intro here. As you can see, all the lost souls are stumbling around and wandering. Oh, while Papa Gruff is all in the middle, taking a bow, as it were. Yeah, look at this, all that I got. What a performance. Yeah, creepy. Also creepy. Alright, let's do it. As soon as the machinist comes out of cutscene. So we have to save all 34 people in this area. I know what you're thinking. Easy, right? Well, wait to see what happens. Yeah, he doesn't like that we're meddling. He doesn't want these souls taken away. But it's something we gotta do. So first of all, we gotta defend ourselves with the lanterns. Now here's where having the cooldown on the lantern can really slow you down and really give you problems. You gotta be really careful about this. You're gonna splash you. Yeah, if you can, try and save a soul that is not in peril, as it were. But yeah, there'll also be times when it's just you and the wraiths. And they do come very plentifully. And they do stuff like that. We have to run for cover from massive AoE. And there's nothing you can do, especially since there are no souls to save, so you just gotta keep on running. Yeah, and you may notice that someone can get their soul taken from them, similar to the battle against Aulus in Alamigo. So that is a thing you have to worry about. Oh god. Yeah, gotta keep running and running. Yeah, quite simply, you don't want to get caught. So we're about a third of the way there. Thank you for opening up a spot. Yeah, it helps when your teammates can do awesome things like that. Put it right there. Almost at the end. And now we are. Yeah, down go the wraiths. And as for the Papa himself. Yeah. Hey, you big ugly goat. You're out of things that can help you. So he goes away and leaves a trail of confetti behind. Success. Yeah, and you can calm people here too, so. So, now that we've succeeded, we now have to go back to Gridania to speak with the investigator again. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you return from the spectral realm in one piece. I say, did Mark's inventions provide adequate aid? They certainly did. And I have the proof. So, let's have Mark come on in again. So here's how it all went down. Relieved am I to hear that. Small wonder the man came so highly recommended. And of course, I must thank you for risking life and limb to put them to use. Thanks to you, we can rest assured that the souls of the Gridanian people are safe from the Fiend's trickery. I am full glad to have finally laid my eyes upon this rumored cookie as well. Oh, and just to be safe, I took the liberty of advising the other invitees not to attend the feast, for their own good. I am concerned, however, that some of them did not seem so keen on heeding my instructions. Should you find any that have gone ahead, pray save as many of them as you can. No, now that we know that Mark's creations can be relied upon, there is no reason to think we should not be able to rescue everyone from the Snout's clutches. Yeah, meanwhile, what do we see? I believe that's the man himself.
Papa, where have all my new friends gone? Don't worry, sweetheart. Father will sort this all out. What the heck were those abominable trinkets anyway? And why did you not warn me that one of those despicable adventurers might crash our party?
Oh, my beloved, pray calm your heart. That adventurer lady was one thing, but rest assured that none of our ordinary guests will be equipped with such artifacts. We shall have our fun soon enough, believe you me. What's more, I found someone who's volunteered to help us in our quest. They say the best approach is to just wander around town shouting out invitations to anyone within earshot. Why, just imagine how many guests they'll manage to lure here with such a bold approach. Now, listen to me. Be sure to invite as many people as possible, alright? The more terror, the better, I say. Your wish is my command, Master Gruff. Yeah, and we get a reintroduction to the old school, benevolent, white-headed pumpkin apparition.
This will be a fine All Saints week indeed. That said, I do wonder who this mysterious new acquaintance might be.
So do I. Rest assured that I will keep close watch on the Scarlet Snout to make sure that his baleful plans never come to fruition. I will see to it that none of his expected visitors attend his banquet. Then, when he comes out to ascertain what is going to miss, we will strike with an expert team assembled by the Adventurers Guild, putting an end to the villainy once and for all. In the meantime, I ask that you pray go rescue anyone the Snout has already managed to lure into his domain. I will doubtless encourage him to abandon his scheme even sooner. I hope you're right about that. So, we'll take our 1,440 gil for completing this quest. We get the pumpkin cookie back. Plus, also, we get a new face paint. Yeah, you get Mr. Gruff's face paint to wear as your own. You can now attend the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance again by speaking with the Harlequin Guide in either Mikado's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. Successfully complete the instance will earn you a pumpkin cookie. You can exchange cookies for items and equipment by speaking with the Shady Smock in Mikado's Amphitheater. You can also speak with the Genial Geyser and join the Marvelous Masquerade in the Haunted Manor. Yep, they even brought back the Haunted Manor's Masquerade too. And hello there, Os. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. I'm not going to try and pronounce the rest of your name because it is quite the jumble, but I do appreciate you coming to support me this evening. Yeah, the Shady Smock you're going to be finding for getting goodies for the Continental Circus is right over here. So if you want the clown's outfit, you have to get everything from her, but there is a twist. You have to do at least 2 rounds of this in order to get enough cookies in order to get the entire outfit. So, yeah, why do you say we go ahead and start plucking away at that? So, let's see if I have enough space for this all to be put on right now. I do. Or at least it seems like I do. Also, I should do this. Yeah, where's that clown outfit? Here we are. Okay, this is weird. For whatever reason, on a female character, they get white face paint on their clown outfit when they're wearing the clown hat. But males, they get no makeup at all. Now that's interesting. I'm gonna need to look into this further. Yeah, I want to open up a little space in my inventory. Yeah, that's so weird. Also, it's not in the inventory. It's legit over here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. And then here are the bottoms. And there are the boots. Yeah, that's so weird. On a female, And you can take the... Or am I just looking at this wrong? No, I think I was just looking at it wrong. Okay. Yeah, show off Rika dressed up with Papa Gruff's fancy clown outfit. And now the face paint to go with it. Yeah, I would put this in pink, which is appropriate for Rika. But yeah, you could basically take this any number of ways. You could even take this to straight black, but the only way that this would work is if I gave Rika a darker hair color. But yeah, like I could go any number of directions with this. Yeah, for whatever reason the pink doesn't look all that good on her as far as face paint is concerned. It's really hard to find a quote-unquote good color. Yeah, because what I was hoping was that you would get a white layer of makeup on underneath, and then you would get the pattern from Papa Gruff and put it on top of that. But no, it doesn't work like that, which is a shame because I was really hoping that something that I could have done would be to have just the white layer of makeup on, and then just go to the whites and have her have a completely white looking face paint that covers her entire face instead of just part of her face. Yeah, because that's something I've been wanting to see in game for a long time, and I doubt they ever will. Yeah, I think the black works best here to complement the pink that Rika has. Yeah, now Rika's all set to go and is ready to go and party out and be dressed like the clown that we always knew she could be, but now she can finally look the part. And so, yeah, there are a few other things for me to get as well, but it would take quite a while for me to obtain them, so I would need to do more runs of the Phantom's Feast in order to get that other stuff. So for now, we'll just be content with the fact that we've gotten the entire clown's outfit and that I can show it off to all of you.